In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to cap the ends and these openings with surfaces, and then to join all the surfaces into one in what's called a surface knit, as seen here. So first, I'm going to Control Tab back to my other part, and I want to fill this surface here. To do that, I'm going to select Filled Surface. I'm going to uncheck Optimize Surface, and I do want to apply it to all edges. I'm going to turn the resolution control up. And I'll just zoom in on this and rotate around. So I need to select all the edges around this part. So when I get near them, they turn orange. So I select the edge. I'm going to keep selecting these 6 edges. I'll right click and say OK, and I've filled that surface. I'm going to do that again on this side. I'm going to use a filled surface, but this time I'm going to get near one edge, and when it goes orange, just rotate around a bit to make it easier. So when it goes orange, I'm going to right click and I'm going to tell it to select the open loop, and that selects all the edges for me, which I find a bit easier, and I'm going to uncheck Optimize Surface, and I'll say OK. So now I have 2 filled surfaces, and then on each end, let me rotate around a bit, I want to add a planar surface. So again, I have to select the bounding entities. I'm going to get near one edge, right click, and tell it once again to select that open loop, and right click to accept it. I'll do another planar surface up here, get near the edge, it goes orange, I'll right click, I'll come down, tell it to select the open loop, verify all the edges are good, and I'll accept that. I'll go back to the isometric view, and now I want to knit these into one surface. So I'm going to tell Surface Knit. I'll use Control A on my keyboard to select everything. I do want to turn on the gap control and watch for any gaps in the surface. Surface gaps can be a nightmare for anybody who has to create a CNC program from our work, so we would like those closed. So down here I have the knitting tolerance, which is very tight. I have it set to show gaps in this range, and there are none. If I'm worried there might be other gaps, I can move these slider bars around, but I don't think there will be in this part, so I just say OK, and I've created the surface knit, and I should take some time and name it. And in the next video, we'll continue building this part from there.